Good day everyone. Let's try to answer some math problem posted on Facebook. And also credits to Math Wizard, a Facebook page for sharing this wonderful question. So let's start. Here's the question. Find the general form of the circle that passes through the points 2, 3, 6, 1, and 4, -3. Now if you want to try this problem, just pause this video, and if you're ready, here's the solution. Now, first thing to do is to make an illustration. So we need to create a circle. In this circle, we need to put our given points. So we have 2, 3, and let's call this as point A. We have point B, 6, 1, and the last one is 4, 3. We call this as point C. In order to answer this question, we will use theorem on chords. Now, it says that the perpendicular bisector of a chord passes through the center of a circle. In this case, we need to create a chord. So let's say chord AB, and we need to create a perpendicular bisector of that chord. Next, create another chord BC, and then create another perpendicular bisector of chord BC. Now, the intersection of these two perpendicular bisectors is our center. Now, in order to have an equation of a circle, we need the center and the radius of that circle. To do that, we need perpendicular bisectors of these two chords. Next, to find the center, we will use elimination or substitution method. And to find the radius, we need to use distance formula. Now, let's have the first one, the perpendicular bisectors. First, find the perpendicular bisector of chord AB. Since the perpendicular bisector of chord AB is equidistant to point A and point B, we can use distance formula. So we have x minus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to x minus 6 squared plus y minus 1 squared. Now simplify, and we get y is equal to 2x minus 6. This is the equation of the perpendicular bisector of chord AB. Next, for chord BC, again, we will use the same method. So we have x minus 4 squared plus y plus 3 squared is equal to x minus 6 squared plus y minus 1 quantity squared. Simplify, we get x plus 2y is equal to 3. And this is the equation of the perpendicular bisector of chord BC. Now, since we have the equation of the two perpendicular bisector, we can now use elimination or substitution method to find their intersection, and that intersection must be the center of our circle. So we have the line y is equals to 2x minus 6, and we have x plus 2y equals to 3. Now we will use substitution method because on our first equation, the y variable is already isolated. So we have x plus 2y is equal to 3, and then substitute the value of y, we get x plus 2 times 2x minus 6 is equal to 3. Solve for the value of x, and we get x is equal to 3. Next, in order to solve for y, substitute the value of x to y is equal to 2x minus 6. So we have y is equal to 2 times 3 minus 6, and we get y is equal to 0. Therefore, the intersection of these two perpendicular bisectors is 3, 0. And also, 3, 0 is the center of our circle. Next, since we have the center, we can now find the radius of this circle by using the distance formula. Now, in this case, we will use the point A and the center. So we have the radius is equivalent to the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. Substitute all the given values. We have the radius is equivalent to 3 minus 2 squared plus 0 minus 3. Suppose that 3, 0 is x sub 2 and y sub 2. Simplify, we get r is equivalent to square root of 10. So we have the length of the radius is equivalent to square root of 10 units. Therefore, we can now create an equation for this specific circle. So we have x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. Substitute all the given values. X minus 3 squared plus y minus 0 squared is equal to square root of 10 squared. Simplify, we get x minus 3 squared plus y squared is equal to 10. but we need to get the general form of this circle. So simplify and we get x squared plus y squared minus 6x minus 1 is equal to 0. And we're done. Now to double check our answer, we will use Desmos. So let's have the Desmos. Now here's the three given points. We have 2, 3, 6, 1, and 4, negative 3. Next, the two perpendicular bisectors, we have y is equal to 2x minus 6, and the other one is x plus 2y is equal to 3. And their intersection is the center, which is 3, 0. Finally, the equation of our circle that passes through the points 2, 3, 6, 1, and 4, negative 3. And therefore, our answer is correct.